Dance the road, party and get out. Kill your booze with some booze till the sun comes out. Ready or not, take another shot. Hear the outspeed and out. This is a certified pro. This is a certified pro. This is a certified dance around, party and get out. Kill the booze, till the sun comes out. Ready or not, take another shot. Hear the outspeed and out. This is a certified pro. Wait up, someone's soba and Hagosa. You don't know how you got here all because the song you heard that night. You were dancing a lot, you were taking your shot, and believe it or not, you remember it's a certified pro. A certified pro. Don't know how you got here all because the song you heard a certified pro. This is a certified pro. This is a certified pro. This is a certified dance around, party and get out. Kill booze with some booze till the sun comes out. Ready or not, take another shot. Hear the outspeed. This is a certified pro. Broadcasting the tidal waves across the world. Tech you connected to the robot jukebox.
Alright, sorry for that. That was a horrible opening. Hey guys, this was Keegan. Oh, and I'm here with a co-host for the first time. We've got Orion Azurium with me here. Welcome,
Good morning,
welcome. I
guys.
still need to let the people know we are live. Oh, and I don't even have your name set up. Okay, this was still a very last-minute hodgepodge mess. No matter how much I try to make this look professional, I always fuck something up.
It's fine. You got this, Ref.
Alright. Thank you, man. But, yeah, bear with me here, guys. I am going to quickly get your name up here so people know who you are. Alright. Everything else set up. Ugh. Let's see here. But yeah, this is Orion Azurium. He is going to be a part of this very playlist you're about to listen to, called Beats and Bangers Indie Artists on SoundCloud. It is a playlist that I've mostly neglected for a long period of time, until recently when, when, you know, Robot Jukebox came to be. So I'm just setting that up right now. Gotta get you your name here. Can't believe I'm making a text live on stream. This is what my channel has come to. Co-host name. So unprofessional. Let's see here. You know what? While I'm doing this boring bullshit, why don't I let something play? That sounds like something we can agree on. Do you have the stream connected, or like on my monitor connected? Like, are you going to be able to listen to the music?
I should be by right able to. You can
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah.
All right. Well, the first song we have is "Scarred Shards" by Tony Saran. Let's get on into this one. Can you hear that?
A friend once said while I read, breaking weed like bread, I drop beats like a kick to the head. Used to mix on acid to originate a beat, support rhymes like a habit, written, produced technique. Reality is shattered, pieces of intellect could be in shard form. Most are intelligent, some people push away. Sell facts, I'm holding in, thinking they know how to act. I used to try to react, always with tact. Now I take in the facts I learned from the lack. Things I never had can't be all bad. Enjoy them like a fad, felt the warmth like plaid. How do you rise them with adjustments? Even from a surprise, flashing the cuspids, I'm feeling them too now. Depths in the room's down, like an old room found familiar. The new sound, occasions of subs, going broke, buying ups, cultivating the love, hitting the club. The voyage was a trip all along, rehashed version of an older song that went formerly wrong, now we're on. In a sense, I wasn't conscious to choices that were obvious, and it all seemed monstrous. It's a lot to digest that today's progress could be measured and judged by a person with a grudge. I digress. I just want to undress and impress and impress. Didn't want to jumble the hip, exquisite. I went with it out the pit with chip spit, even when lyrics fit. Tastefully chose, hastily close to choose one up the nose. Inadvertently dozed, found an aversion to clothes. I liked it. Seeing naked people on the street, they biked it. Reality is shattered, pieces of intellect could be in chart form. Most are intelligent, some people push away, some push back, some hold it in, thinking they know how to act. I used to try to react, always with tact. Now I take in the facts I learned from the lack. Things I never had can't be all bad. Enjoy them like a fad, felt the warmth like plaid. Reality is shattered, pieces of intellect could be in chart form. Most are intelligent, some people push away, some push back, some hold it in, thinking they know how to act. I used to try to react, always with tact. Now I take in the facts I learned from the lack. Things I never had can't be all bad. Enjoy them like a fad, felt the warmth like plaid. Not the one I would attack, but I believe in that. Stats need the facts, and I might thumbtack. Schedule occasions, rule from the basement. Fuel for the blazes, persuasive arrangements. I was woken, disputing from the joking, blames and accusing to the point of almost choking. To find the truth inside erosion, using a strike to bells to settle hells. Using words like hell when morals fell. A chance to shine, divide and conquer. To rise and climb upon the altar. Burn the witch, shake off lust. Discern switch, getting trained to bust. Keeping it lit, life in touch with beats that hit one time's enough. Scrolling what I wrote and tucked in the coat when times were cold and I near frozen. Reality is shattered, pieces of intellect could be in chart form. Most are intelligent, some people push away, some push back, some hold it in, thinking they know how to act. I used to try to react, always with tact. Now I take in the facts I learned from the lack. Things I never had can't be all bad. Enjoy them like a fad, felt the warmth like plaid. Reality is shattered, pieces of intellect could be in chart form. Most are intelligent, some people push away, some push back, some hold it in, thinking they know how to act. I used to try to react, always with tact. Now I take in the facts I learned from the lack. Things I never had can't be all bad. Enjoy them like a fad, felt the warmth like plaid.
That was Beats and that was Scarred Shards by Tony Saran. Yeah. So, that was really cool. It's been a while since I've heard the music on this playlist, but Tony Saran always delivers with an awesome flow. What do you think? What did you think about that, Ordian?
I feel like the highlight of his song is his flow, but maybe it's because he was using samples. Oh, I'm not so sure what he was doing with the song, but it kind of sounded like the sample was being looped throughout the entire song without any significant progression in the song.
That's fair. I mean, it's hip hop, so it's a different. Beats are a little bit more repetitive than what you produce, for example. It was mostly, I would say, the highlight in the song for the most part was the flow. That's why that's what I like about it. Just trying to get your name here. There we go.
I'd agree on that, honestly.
Yeah, I think the flow is
really nice.
Yeah, I think the flow is the strong suit for sure. Let me increase the outline here. Okay. Cosplaying as
like really good for you know those stores where you kind of eat in or
like cafe or something
like that. Yeah, or I did like a late night drive, just chilling about.
Oh yeah, for sure. Totally. I could totally see that for sure. Yeah. Up next, we've got Renegade Mutt with Believe in Me. This is a more recent submission, far more recent. Basically, when I started announcing Beats and Bangers again with the robot jukebox, this was up next. Believe in Me. Let's go. All right, that was Believe in Me by Renegade Mutt. Welcome, cheesing time. Welcome.
Hello, cheesing.
Absolutely W Renegade moment. No, I liked it a lot. This was what were your thoughts, Ordian?
That start really caught me off guard. I wasn't really expecting much to hear, like, I think it's considered R&B kind of
Yeah.
drum patterns. It was like nearly breakcore, but it was still like R&B since it was pretty.
Yeah.
It's a bit slower.
You mean
And
D&B, drum and bass?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I would say it's pretty good considering the fact that it at least has that kind of slight switch in the drums, if you
Of
noticed
course.
it.
Yeah. No, totally.
Should
I
be really nice to play in somewhere where you want it to be kind of like a bit more ambience.
Yeah. No, one of the things I really liked about this song that separates it from a bunch of others I've heard, drum and bass songs I've heard, is the I don't know what you would call that, like some kind of I'm drawing a blank on like what culture is it, like Indian, do you think? The flute, the sample there? I'm not sure what
Flute could be a lot of places. It could
it
go
could be.
anywhere from like
I'm just trying to think of that.
Japan all the way to the Middle
Yeah,
East.
I'm just trying to think of that particular. I mean, there are a million different flutes. I'm trying to, like, you know which flute I'm talking about, though. It's the one we've. It's very. It harkens to, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Maybe even Egyptian, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't
I took
know much
that flute from a
instruments
random
myself.
project file I had saved. Oh, by the way, welcome Renegade Mutt. That's cool. That's cool. I also like your
Oh,
cover arts.
Renegade.
It's like pictures of like
It's
old
like
cartoons.
really old Disney style, and I like it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. And the way the gradient you added to the cover art is really neat as well. I think that's cool. Up next, we've got another Renegade Mutt song. Bridge the Gap. Let's get on into this one.
If you love to
Oh,
travel,
shut
Capital
up.
One has a rewards credit.
One thing I love about SoundCloud is you can punk it into skipping the ad. We're not gonna do this one. We're gonna do Bridge to the Gap. Can't do that with Spotify.
Hyperpop?
Oh, all right. Almost started the next one there. That was Bridge the Gap by Renegade Mutt. That was definitely, in my opinion, breakcore with maybe a hint of hyperpop, like you said, Ordi and Azurium.
Yeah.
It
was like a
yeah.
It was like a mix between them both, and at the end it sounded up more, like I said, chronicle ambience. It's really unique, I would say.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I really like your use of samples accompanying your more drum and bass or breakcore style percussion. I like that a lot. I like that. And of course DevHound said, as someone who had a PS2 Slim, I enjoy this. I definitely recognize those those samples you used. I couldn't really tell you where I recognized them. I didn't play with too many consoles growing up, except for like the Nintendo Wii. That was my childhood. That and like PC games. Up next, we've got some Gribblesniff from the Gribblesnifter. You see that? We got Quokka Elevation Simulator by the Gribblesnifter. Let's go. All right. Before I get into this, I want to see if I can open the queue here so we can shuffle it. Because I'm realizing more and more people are sending their submissions in order. I ideally should have shuffled this sooner.
You shuffle it at the left side. The left
Yeah.
side. The left side.
I'm trying to find that here.
Next to the pause and skip, there's a shuffle there.
I see there. Yeah. Perfect.
There we go.
All right. Somehow all your songs ended up still in a row. I don't know if you want that or not. Your call.
I don't mind. I don't
Okay.
mind.
Well, up next we've got Quokka Elevation Simulator by the Gribbleschnifter and
Hello, Happy Jack Radio Hour.
and unfortunately it's not loading the other name for me, kind of off the screen, but I'm guessing that's Snare Mori.
You're not just a dad.
Let's find out. Yeah, all right, I was right. Snare Mori. Let's go.
You can live your life yourself. It's right here in front of you. But in order to achieve it, you must first see it, then believe it, and then you must rationally imagine and train your brain to help you execute your vision.
Merry Christmas.
Wow. That's crazy. It's still going. I don't know if there's it's like a few more seconds left to go. I wonder if there's going to be anything left. I just got to say right off the bat though, that was crazy. I mean, I loved the reggae sound. I mean, I'm kind of curious what they sampled there. What reggae song they sampled, if it was any reggae song, or if they like how much they sampled and how much they made themselves. I don't know. Anyway,
Honestly,
Our daughter
loved it
Jessie
myself.
loves playing
shut up,
detective.
SoundCloud. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. Sorry, go on.
That was an experience to say.
Yeah, definitely an experience. What I hate about this thing is it always refreshes the fucking queue after now. So, trying to think of what the next song that was about to play. I guess we'll just do.
You can just
I guess we'll just do.
Grease.
We'll just do Elevation by Doll Grinder. What the hell? That's the
Sure,
one
why not?
downside. That's what the one downside to refreshing SoundCloud is. It
yeah.
starts the queue over again back in the original order, which I might as well do since, you know, not too many songs left. Anyway, up next we've got Elevation from Doll Grinder. Let's get into this one.
What name is given to the genre of dance music that developed in the UK in the early
All right, that was Elevation by Doll Grinder. And Cheesing Time, trust me, I know. I've seen, like I said, I've seen Moral Oral before. I just didn't recognize the sample. That's crazy. But, yeah, I really liked it. We've been getting a lot of drum and bass and or breakcore songs today on this playlist. We got a lot of them. And we don't have that many songs on this playlist. We only have 10 songs, but a lot of them are pretty long. One of them that has yet to be played is slightly over 8 minutes, so that will hopefully make up for it when it comes to runtime of this stream. Anyway, that was Doll Grinder, Elevation. What did you think of that, Ordian?
I feel like the mixing is pretty good, but the composition then was a bit, how should I say this? It's good, but it's lacking something. Like, I'm not really a producer much. I'm just a composer, so I would
That's
say
fair.
that
You also make very different kind of music.
Yeah, I would say the usage of the breakcore beats here, or DNB, drum and bass. I'm not really sure which of the two is, but it's kind of like leading, not anywhere significant. It's kind of like you kind of like staying at the same place, even though the beat switches, the melody switches and all that, it kind of feels like it's staying at the same place, if you feel me.
That's fair. Of course, your music travels everywhere with different movements and everything, so you're a very extreme example.
The ones here are not as much. They're really, 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 really old. I think I told you yesterday.
The songs in your queue you have right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Speaking of Ordian Azurium, we've got Ordian Azurium up next. The guy who is right above me on the stream, my co-host, Ordian Azurium. He's got three songs. He's got 3 songs on this playlist. We're going to get into them one by one. First is Lifeless Era. Let's get into this one. Hopefully an ad won't interrupt us.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart
Oh
bed?
my god, did I call it? I fucking called it. I fucking called it. We literally just experienced one. Okay, no, Tony Saran, I'm sorry, but no, we're not doing that. Okay, that's not Lifeless Era. This is Lifeless Era. Fucking, of course, the hue got reset. Lovely.
Grab the keys to a new Toyota truck. Get a low-cost lease.
All right. So apparently voice mod crapped out on us, so that's probably why it happened to me. I still don't know why you can't hear Ordi and Azurium though, because Ordi and Azurium is going through Discord. But anyway, audio problems aside, this is at the end of the day, this is not about Ordian or I, except when it is about Ordian, because his music is on this playlist. This is about the music. So,
Yep.
that was, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. And so on. I don't know how many knows a guy there
No,
are.
I can hear
but
myself.
I love how it's
I can
like
actually hear
rolling
myself.
through the whole thing. That's honestly the funniest part of the whole song, to be honest. And again, like, I love your production and your the drums especially is what captivates me. I love crazy drums all over the place. I hope the audio sounds okay. Sometimes it just randomly peaks through my mic auxiliary. I don't know why that is. And more importantly, I don't know if I can get Ordian's audio back. Sorry, his mic is disappearing. That's just I have to open Discord here.
No, it's actually good. I can hear myself.
I can't hear him, unfortunately. I'm guessing. Can you guys? I don't know.
Yeah, they can hear
I mean,
me.
he's still here. I don't know if he can hear me. If you can hear me, Ordian Azurium, you can respond in the chat. As well as your thoughts about the song in the chat, if you want to. In the meantime, I could try to figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, you can? Wait, so then I'm the only one who can't hear Ordian. Shit. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys can hear him. I can't hear him. Fuck. How do I fix that? Let's... Oh, it's the wrong thing. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. All right. We've got everything back in order now. Okay. We're fixed. Great. Great. All right. God. I mean, note to self, I guess voice mod does a lot for you. I take voice mod for granted. That thing is a lifesaver. Holy crap. It's kind of like the don't mess with your sound guy dilemma, where like if people disrespect their sound guy and go live on stage, they'll completely fuck you up if they can make your vocals delayed and all kind of stuff. I've heard about that anyway. It's just that program that always sits there. I've never felt the need to do anything with it. Just took it for granted. Anyway, that's enough. We've spent entirely too much time talking about technical bullshit. Let's talk about the song. What did you think? I mean, you already told people what you thought, but you can tell me. I'm guessing you've already told them anyway. While I blabbered on.
I believe that the song should be shorter, I guess, in a sense, but it really depends on what you're gonna be using the song for.
Mm-hmm.
The final half of the song, which was ambience, didn't really have too much into it. It's just, well, ambience, which is a difficult genre to do, I suppose. But it could use some nuances that would have made the song way, way more catchy, I guess, or memorable.
Cheesing time. That's funny. Yeah, no, I get that. Anyway, if we can get back to the queue here, I think I'm just gonna forget all about trying to shuffle it because ads just interrupt left and right. So instead, Ordian Azurium, let's see. We already tackled, God, what was it?
I think it's Lifeless Era.
Lifeless Era. So up next is Forsaken Future.
Get the most anticipated
Oh my God, I swear to God. Forsaken Future. All right. That was Forsaken Future by Ordian Azurium. So, this song, I mean, I liked it. I liked the composition. What can you tell us about the song, Ordian?
Bad mixing, good idea.
That's the story of my life. I totally get that. But no, I really liked the composition as always. Your composition is top notch on everything. Amazing variety, just incredible. Looks like I'm noticing some like noticeable sound wave delay. Are you guys noticing that? Like the
Not really.
sound, like the visualizer graphic thing. It's a little delayed on my end, but I don't know if it's noticeable. Feel like my stream is malfunctioning and I'm grumpy about it, but oh well. The show must go on. The show must go on. Up next we've got let's throw in, since I'm more or less just picking and choosing now at this point. Let's throw in Squeak Squeak by Renegade Mutt just to throw things, just to throw things in, and we'll just to like shake things up a bit, and then we'll close things with Curse of Destruction. And if you guys are SoundCloud musicians and you thought that this playlist was too short, you can fix that by joining the Discord server and submitting your songs. I will accept any and all submissions, and if you see any message or saying that you have to play it every day, that is out of date. Do not worry about that. I still have to update that shit. You do not have to play it every day. Anyway, up next is Squeak Squeak by Renegade Mutt. If a fucking ad plays, okay, good.
Baby
All right, that was that was what the hell?
Squeak,
No.
squeak.
We're not playing that. Shut up. That was Squeak Squeak by Renegade Mutt. Let's get back to that cover. I don't know what the hell that one was. That was Squeak Squeak by Renegade Mutt. By far my favorite in just production and variety right off the bat. I just fucking love that. That was so good. I don't know why I didn't notice the text underneath the cover art that read Disney turning kids into furries for over 90 years. Boy, is that fucking accurate. Also, just the vocal chops, like, I was vibing to that heavy. That was sick. Ordian, what are your thoughts, my guy?
Surprised. Honestly. That was really good.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. I have nothing bad to say about that one. Not that I usually do detailed reviews, unlike my man Ordian up here. I mostly just sit and vibe. Unless people explicitly ask for a review. But, you know. That was sick. I liked that a lot. Up next, I believe this is the last song in the queue. This is Curse of Destruction. So let's go over the songs one more time in the queue here, just to see if we missed anything. We got Scarred Shards. Listen to that. Believe in Me by Renegade Mutt. I believe we listened to that. Yeah. Bridge to the Gap by Renegade Mutt. Did we listen to that? I think we listened to that. Quokka Evolution Simulator. We listened to that for sure. Elevation. We listened to that. I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Listen to that. Zerium's Forsaken Future. I believe we listened to that. Lifeless Era. We listened to that. And Squeak Squeak. So I believe this is in fact the last song in the playlist. I never should have tried shuffling it. I didn't realize the queue would reset every time I refreshed. But alas, here we are. You know what? I'm just gonna refresh Spotify or SoundCloud for good measure. Just
Save on your
oh my
favorite
god, are you
organic
kidding me?
Whole
I
Foods
refreshed to avoid an ad. That's just mean. All right. Anyway, up next, this is the very last song in the playlist. This is called Cure of Destruction by Ordian Azurium. Curse of Destruction by Ordian Azurium. Good thing I've got the author right above me to correct me. Let's go. Or producer, creator, musician. All right. That was Cure of Destruction by Ordian Azurium. I really liked that. I liked the progression. I liked the sound selection. I've definitely heard all three of these before, but that was great.
You have?
I believe so. I believe I've heard all of these. They're pretty old, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've heard them all. But I just now realized that DevHound has submitted up to 3 submissions, and it looks like No Cheese or Doll Grinder has submitted one more to listen to. So it looks like this stream is not over yet. Good.
The stream will go on.
The stream will go on. Let's go. It's just gotta add those to the playlist real quick, and we'll be good to go. Bear with us for a moment as I open SoundCloud. Come on now. So annoying. Open. No. Okay. Let's try that again. We're gonna open we're gonna open this song. Okay. Come on, man. We don't need any of this. Come on. All right. Apologies for the delay here, fellas. DevHound, if you're still in the chat, I'm playing your song next. I'm trying to anyway. For some reason, it won't take me to the fucking link. You know what? Okay, cool. You're in the. No, that's just Renegade Mud. All right, I'm going to have to open it in the what am I trying to say? The app. So my computer app. So Ordian Azurium's gonna have to disappear for a split second. Just so I can get these songs on. And you know what? I might as well just play them right here. Just open the tabs. I'll add them later. It's all good. All right. Just to speed things up. Up next, we've got Soul Talk by DevHound. The new song, one of the newest songs added to the playlist just now. Let's go.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
Shut the fuck up. I don't care about your daughter Jessie. Let's go. Soul Talk 3. Oh, wait, hang on, the thing's not updating. That was Soul Talk. I'm so sorry about the widget. That was the wrong cover the whole time, the wrong name, all the bullshit. I don't know what's going on with the cover, but that was Soul Talk 3. Let's briefly get into reaction time, just so you guys can see the cover and the guy himself, Dev Hound. That was really cool. That was really awesome. I did not like Ordian Azurium said. I did not expect
the tidal waves across the world. Robot.
Did not need to see that intro again. God, a million different fucking. It's so scuffed. I hate that it's so scuffed.
But it's
God damn
time for
it.
everyone.
Okay, well. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, that was Soul Talk 3 by Dev Hound. Again, I did not expect the guitar or any of that. That was sick. I really liked that. I kind of expected rap, to be honest, especially since it was hip-hop. Rap, at least that's what it was labeled. But I really liked that. That was swanky. That was sexy. I liked the guitar. That was nice. What are your thoughts, Ordian? While you're talking, I'm gonna try to see if I can fix this web display.
The song started off in, I'm not even sure what the genre is, but I did enjoy kind of like I guess you could call it a build-up. There's like a kind of softer part before it leads to the main part, which is for the remainder of the entire song. And
right,
I like how you complemented the drum beats with the guitar. I'm guessing, or maybe it's a bells. Not too certain on that. It sounds like a mixture between the both.
Right.
Making it slightly, it felt a bit Christmassy.
Huh. Christmassy. That's not
slightly
how I would. That's not how I would
Slightly.
describe it. But that's interesting that you conjured that from it.
The based on the sound selection.
I see. Cool. Well, it looks like one of these songs that are here, I can't add to the playlist because it's private, so that's interesting. Can't add that one to the playlist just yet until it's unprivated. But I've added all the rest, including the last one from Doll Grinder. So let's see if I cannot play the next one. Also from Dev Hound, called Flawed. Let's move right along here. Flawed. Start. Okay, let's. If you guys are wondering why the delay is so persistent, it's because my browser extension, the thing that's being used to display the cover art and the names and the titles, is not used to switching tabs. I had the same tab open for all the songs on the playlist, but I had to switch tabs, so that's why it's kind of being finicky right now. It's predictable, and but just if you'll bear with me here, it'll be fixed in a matter of seconds. Let's go. Up next is Flawed. Let's go. Flawed.
That is a huge difference.
That was flawed by DevHound. And Ordian, why are you spamming the minutes in the chat?
There was 10 style changes in that song.
Oh, that's what you were counting. Oh, wow.
I was noting like different parts because at like the 25th second mark there was like an introduction to this Egypt Arabic kind of synths that I'm really familiar with because I used to play a game called Osu on my PC before it got cucked. But it really reminded me of one of the songs that I played on there. I recognized the sound selection, and then it kind of switched up at 43 seconds, and it was really, really well put together too, especially for like style changes. It's really subtle, but you can kind of tell if you skip from like 25 to 1 minute, you can see like the style changing like really drastically, but because you spaced it out properly enough, it kind of fit. And
that's so cool that you picked up on that. I didn't even notice that. You're very attuned to the different changes in style of a song. Makes sense considering the kind of music you create. I really just enjoyed the vibe, the instrumental, I'm just blown away by your production in general. Like that was sick. I mean, it's awesome to see the it's awesome to see the community on SoundCloud submit their music to the Robot Jukebox. It's really cool.
Really was amazing.
Yeah, that was sick. So let's see here.
Up next, we have Endless by Defcon again. It's a single release.
We've got Endless. So we'll have to get into this one real quick here. I can just get this extension to cooperate. We will be good to go. I don't know why I keep saying squeak, squeak, Renegade Mutt. We're done with that. We're done with that one. We're not playing that one.
It's just been done for
maybe it's because it's private.
Half an hour.
Meet Flip.
Oh,
she's
fuck
one half
off. I don't want to meet Flip. All right.
Oh wow.
I don't know why it's doing the dot wave thing. All right. No, we're not playing this. Shut up. That was Endless by DevHound. All right. So, right off the bat, I could tell you made several. You took several notes of the switches up the switches. So why don't you start, Ordian?
Yeah. So the song really started off with that techno kind of drum patterns, and it really hooks you onto the song. And I would say at this kind of like subtle like instrument fade in at the 40-second mark, it was a good instrument, but I'm not sure what you did in your production. It kind of doesn't feel that clear in the mix. It's kind of like I feel like you wanted it to be a lead, but then it kind of became a sub instead of a lead. Became a accompaniment to the kind of thing. And the 1 minute and 20-second mark, that was kind of like my favorite part. I really love that part. The instrumentation on that part for like 10 seconds was just the peak of the song that I really loved. Or maybe it's just because I'm percussionless biased. And at the 1 minute and 30-second transition, it was a bit iffy, but it kind of collected back on itself really quickly, and then you built it up, and that's how the rest of the song went. And I did like the build up after that.
Wow, I gotta make you a co-host more often. That was so thorough. That was such a thorough like overview of the track. Much more. You picked up on so much more detail than I ever did. It when listening to this. I appreciate that was sick. Admiring your critique. I'm just admiring your critique right there. All I can say is that was a cool track because I thought it was cool. I mean, I'm sure if I really tried to analyze it, I could maybe get to half as good as the what you just said there. But no, at DevHound, I hope you listen to this. I hope you take notes. That was sick. And in general, dude, I mean, I think this production is amazing. I think you're doing something great with this production here. Of course, I'm heavily biased. I love this kind of music. I love electronic dance music.
Same here.
Yeah.
Dude, the 3 songs he sent were like they're still kind of electronic, but the range he has is insane.
The first one was very Daft Punk had a very Daft Punk vibe, but it was like mostly guitar, but it still had like that kind of, I don't know, swanky disco Daft Punk vibe. It's hard to explain.
Yep.
But
and the second one had like a few styles inside it, so in itself is just akin to having like 8 different song styles inside it too, which is crazy.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. Anyway, up next we've got one last track from Dolls Grinder, 20. It's literally just called 20. Dolls Grinder versus Crayon Mixer remix. I'm very intrigued by that title, my friend. I do not know what that title entails.
I'm really intrigued about Printer Call because I've never heard of such genre before.
Yeah, that is very interesting. Also, another thing I should mention is it's not called endless.wav. It's endless with a capital E. I don't know what's wrong with my player widget right now, but it's being a little buggy.
Iffy.
A little iffy. So let's hope that the display for 20 is any better. Let's go.
5 minutes.
All right, that was 20 by Doll Grinder versus Crayon Mixer Remix. So, right off the bat, like, I just want to know how high BPM that was. Oh wow, you did a thorough breakdown, Ordian. I was wondering if you were gonna make a note about that abrupt switch up near the halfway mark. But
Yeah.
before you delve into your thoughts, I just need to say, holy shit. I've been using FL Studio long enough to recognize certain, shall we say, presets in gross beat, especially a lot of the stutter stutter effects that you've used in those drum patterns, and they were moving so fast. All of the drums, it was just so fucking fast. I want to know, how high BPM did you make this? Was it like the maximum FL Studio could use? I'm very curious about that. I'm also curious about the cover art. If you ever get a chance to watch this and comment on it, if you're still on stream, like I want to say it's probably some distorted image. Anyway, that's enough of me yammering. Ordian, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. Following off of Keegan, I believe that it kind of has for the BPM anyways, it feels somewhere between maybe the 400s to 600s. Because I did actually make a song in 400 on a dot, and it does feel like it can be that fast, or maybe there is some differences between FL Mobile and FL Studio. So it could be 400 and it could be even as low as 200, because I can actually make drum beats as fast as that on 200 BPM. So it really depends on how you produce that song. One thing I'd say is that I kind of like detailed the song progression for what I heard of it. That was a nice build up to or at least that was actually not really a build up. I guess it's just really just kind of like a abrupt entrance to the breakcore, which I would say is okay. It's pretty good. It kind of catches the view off guard. I think that's your intention there. But if you were trying to transition into something like that, then you may the easiest way to do that is by doing a fade in, or maybe just a tiny bit of silence, maybe like a second or two. And then you kind of added more kicks and some vocal chops at around the 34-second mark. And then at the 1 minute and 5-second mark, roughly around there, you had like a fade in and fade out for the drums and a bit of the vocals as well. The ambience or the ambient synth of the song is kind of like kept throughout without fading in and out, keeping the flow of the song steady instead of kind of slowing down or stopping from the fade in and fade down during that point. And then at the 1 minute and 22-second mark, you added even more new vocal chops, which I found refreshing to say the least, since it's 6 minutes long and at 1 minute 40 seconds. You added different drum samples and sound fonts, which also again switch up the song. So you really did a really good job at not keeping at least keeping the listener engaged with the song, because the song is constantly changing, and that really will help the listener keep being engaged. At 1:55, 1 minute and 55 seconds, the old drums comes back for, well, I'm not sure your purpose there, but it did kind of like it gives a sense of familiarity while making you feel like, oh, the first part of the song is kind of coming back, and then we can kind of I want to see where this is going to continue. And at 2 minutes and 55 seconds, there was a riser that was played during that time, and then there was a switch up or build up, whichever you call it. And at 3 minutes and 34 seconds, this is where I start getting a bit critical, I guess. The frequency at that point, the high frequency was a bit too much, because it did start hurting my ears a bit. It didn't really hurt my ears that much, but if you want your viewers to be able to listen to it repeatedly, which I probably could as well, you may want to reduce the high ends of, I think the drums is the cause of it, just by a little bit. And then at 5 minutes and 52 seconds, there's a build up, or either there was 2 riser synths notes that you played that led to a sudden stop, which would be actually pretty good if you're planning for it to be looped or repeated in a playlist. And overall, the song is it flows pretty well, in my own opinion.
Wow. Yeah. I hope you're taking notes. That was, again, a very thorough deep dive. I really got to get you on more of these. If not for the Robot Jukebox, then maybe my regular music submission streams, because I'm attempting to transform my music listening experience on these streams, not just with the Robot Jukebox, but also my Streaming with Keegan music submission streams, which you can see are over here. But we're not doing that. We're doing the Robot Jukebox.
Yep.
But I'm doing something similar with the widgets and the overlays, making it a bit more professional. I'm getting some improvements there. The reason why I'm saying I think it would be better for Streaming with Keegan submission streams is because not that it doesn't fit here. I think it also fits here, especially for new submissions. I think that definitely a review standpoint for new submissions to like a submission stream on Discord, like a live queue of people who submitted that day. I think a more of a reviewer style approach, like the way you did it, would be very good for that kind of stream. So I guess this is me asking, would you be interested in co-hosting on occasion? You don't have to do this all the time, but co-hosting Streaming with Keegan's. All right, we got a thumbs up. Cool.
Thank
you. Appreciate that.
I guess it's Monday for you, but for this Tuesday, I actually have a public holiday.
I see.
I'm actually down for it.
Cool. Well, we can set that up for. I wasn't even thinking about this week, but this coming Monday. But we totally could do it next Monday. I might have to do some prep for that, but as you can see,
it's this Monday. The coming Monday where I have a public holiday.
Oh, so you can't attend?
I can attend.
You can. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean this coming Monday, or I guess I keep forgetting that you're a day ahead. Time wise, it's like morning for you, just beginning to start your day. For me, it's like I'm winding down. But yeah, as you can see, the Robot Jukebox is still a baby stream. We had a few hiccups here and there, and I think the best thing we have to do is just let the show go on. I guess I still have to get used to the fact that it's not going to be a perfect takeoff, because things rarely are, especially things that happen live and are indie. We had a few hiccups. Fucking voice mod decided to crash on us, and had some difficulty with the OBS widget, the SoundCloud widget. which, let me tell you, it was so fucking difficult finding a widget that worked with SoundCloud. It was so easy to find widgets that streaming overlay widgets that worked with YouTube Music and Spotify, but for SoundCloud, I had to search far and wide. And eventually I had to actually like ask AI for help. Like I had to ask fucking Copilot to tell me, please tell me a good one, a fucking user-friendly way to listen to SoundCloud, and I finally found this one. And even then, I had to do some significant modifications so it fit the format of this stream. But consider all those things considered, I think this was a pretty W stream in my opinion. I think this was pretty cool.
I believe that next time when you do the SoundCloud stream again, at the very least, you know which extension to use, how it works, and possibly with I think the next one would be BandLabs, right? For the
BandLab,
Robot Jukebox.
I don't know. I think BandLab is gonna be. Hey, welcome back, DevHound. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We played all of your songs. If you want to scroll back in the timeline, you can listen to our reviews. Ordian Azurium left some pretty thoughtful and detailed reviews there. So I definitely recommend scrolling back. But once again, thank you guys so much for coming through. Shout out to you, DevHound. Shout out to Renegade Mutt, Cheesing Time, and all the other people who couldn't make it to the stream but still submitted to the playlist. Unfortunately, I don't have all their names open up right now, but I guess Tony Saran as well, even though he submitted his thing like years and years ago. Yeah. Again, this stream wouldn't be nearly as enjoyable or awesome without you guys, so appreciate it. And hopefully next week's stream will be a lot less scuffed, but if it is, I guess that's, it's still a new stream, still working out the kinks. So, can only go uphill from here. As for the next episode of Robot Jukebox, it's probably not going to be BandLab. I'm probably going to bypass. It's probably not going to be Beats and Bangers, my Beats and Bangers playlists altogether. It's probably going to be, unless somebody cancels on me, it's probably going to either be Abstractius Artemis Music Space playlists, or I have another curator who I've been talking to as well, who has agreed to host their playlists on this stream. And every time I listen to a curator's playlist, they're going to be on as a co-host, introducing me to those tracks. So I hope you guys stick around for that one. That's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that one. Whichever one that's going to be. It still might be neither, in which case we'll probably resume Beats and Bangers, maybe YouTube, because YouTube I also have a good widget for YouTube. It'll probably be a YouTube playlist if it's not going to be either of those. And of course, other than that, next Monday, I guess next Monday we're going to do a music submission stream, and Ordian Azurium, the guy right above me, is going to be our co-host for that one. I'm
going to spam skips on that.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, you've got 16 skips. You're
I had 20 songs to submit.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally fine too, because it's like you've earned those skips, my guy. Like, you gave me what, like, how much money in the span of a month? Like $200? Well, you didn't give me all the money. You also gave some of the money to charity, but regardless, that money you spent.
I did offer to donate directly to you too.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. The point is, that's money you spent on your music, and it's you've earned it. You've earned those 16 skips. I have them written down on my phone notes so I don't forget. Yeah, and for those of you who are unaware, you could also donate to me on those music submission streams, and if you donate to me, you'll get one skip. If you donate to the charity, you'll get 5. But that's not what this stream is about. Just letting you guys know for the future.
You can also donate during the stream. We'll see. We'll give our hearty thank yous.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, thank you so much for being here, Ordy and Azurium. Thank you for responding at such late notice. I for those of you who don't know, Ordy and Azurium just woke up like a couple minutes before I was about to go live, so this almost didn't happen. I almost didn't have a co-host for this stream, but I'm so glad that I did. This was awesome. Hope to see you for the music submission stream. Let's end things off here with a song from Ordy and Azurium. Why not? Since he's here. Let's what do you want? It could be any song. I'm using YouTube Music though. I'm not going to use SoundCloud.
Whichever one you like.
Okay, let's do Nighty Night. Seems fitting for this because we're saying goodnight to the stream, even though you're literally about to continue on with your day. Let's do Nighty Night for the stream. See you guys. Appreciate you coming through, and we'll see you next time.